Mina, how do we create the best listing images?
So, very good question. Now, one of the most important parts of your listing is the listing images. And I just want you to think about this. Remember the last time you went to buy something for yourself on Amazon? You typed in a keyword, you went into the search, you found like one that looks good, you clicked on it, and then what was the next thing that you did?
I looked at all the pictures.
You just looked at all the pictures and you swiped through all of the images, and it just shows to tell you that most people buy by looking at the images. And you need to include all of the information that sell your product in the listing images. It's incredibly important. Most people nowadays, their attention span is so short, they don't want to go and read like tons of text and look at the bullet points and the description and all of this stuff. They just want to look at the images and swipe through them and make sure that everything in their images, everything in the product images is what they're looking for. And so with that being said, your listing images definitely need to sell your product, and the way to do that is to have three components in that listing image. It's features, benefits, and why it matters to the customer. So when you look at something, you're like, okay, the feature is like it has 80 watt, like whatever. That's like a feature. The benefit is like it's gonna light up the room, it's gonna make the room nice and bright. Okay, cool, that's a benefit, but why does it matter to me as the customer? So something like, it's going to feel like there's a sun in your room and mimic natural sunlight even in gloomy days, and you're gonna feel nice and energized. And I'm like, okay, I want that feeling, and so that's why I'm gonna buy the product. And so every single listing image needs to convey that. All of your listing images need to have something to showcase the benefit and why it matters to the customer of that product. So you need to basically sell. Every image needs to sell. And I see so many people, they put their listing images and it's pictures of the product, and I just don't understand. I'm like, I don't need to see the product 5 times. I mean, I know what it looks like from the main image. I just want you to tell me, why is it good? Why should I buy this? Why should I buy this? And people are looking for the first excuse not to buy a product. When they look at a listing, they're like, why should I not buy this product? What's wrong with it? Oh, people said it's bad. Okay, I don't want to buy it. Oh, it's too expensive. I don't want to buy it. Oh, I don't know enough about, this thing because the images don't convey that thing enough. I don't want to buy it. And so we're constantly looking for, and you can always see that, is like you're comparing 5 different products, and you do it by process of elimination, right? When you have 5 products in front of you, you're like, okay, too expensive, too low reviews, they don't talk about this, I don't know if it has this, okay, this has all of the things that I'm kind of looking for. And so that's how we buy the product. So with that being said, when you do your listing images, make sure you utilize all of the images that you can, and then again, every single one of them other than the main image is feature, benefit, why it matters to the customer. Now, how do we get these images to look really good? So first step is you're gonna get your product, it's gonna become manufactured, and then you're gonna have it available. Send the product to a photographer. Now, whether you send it to China or you send it to yourself first and then you send it to someone in the US, or if you're outside the US, maybe like you're in Dubai, Switzerland, whatever, you send it there, it doesn't matter, but it's up to you. The only difference is you're gonna save a little bit of time, but since the product's gonna be on the boat for 4 weeks anyways, getting here, so it's not gonna be an issue. It's gonna take, it's gonna either save you about a week if you go straight to the photographer in China, or you're gonna lose a week, but then once it comes here, you're gonna send it to the US photographer. So a week doesn't matter when you're waiting a month. You're gonna send it to the photographer, tell him, put it in a white box, and then I want you to shoot my image, my product in all these different angles. So he's gonna shoot it from the front and the left and the right and the up and this angle and that angle and all these different angles. And basically you're gonna get an asset, of your product, or all these different assets of your product that are from all these different angles. And then you go to someone like No Limit Creatives, and then you tell them, pull the background, make it no background. And when No Limits Creatives goes to, Photoshop the product, they can make it look super realistic, because if the product is like, it's on the floor or something, he can show that shot from the top down, and, it looks natural, like, hey, it's on the floor. Or maybe, the product is placed, on a table or something, then he can do, the one from this angle, and it looks natural, it looks real, that it was shot this way, and not just, not always that same 3D plastic looking render, always placed in everywhere. And so that's one way to make your product look very realistic in all these different situations, because you're not gonna spend so much money doing lifestyle photography and taking it here and taking it there and showcasing the product in all these different environments. Is going to be too difficult. So that's why you do that. Now, when you're creating the listing images, you're like, okay, how do I even come up with like the best listing images? One thing I like to do is I like to go into my top 10 competitors, open them all up, and then go look at every single image they have, and every single one that I like, I'm just gonna screenshot it and put it in a database, like a little folder. And then I go into that folder with all the screenshots of the images I like, and I'm like, okay, I like these benefits, I like this thing, I like that thing, and I just take from all of them, and I'm like, okay, here's the 8 best things that I want in my images. And then I have a list of 8 images with the descriptions and inspiration on what the images need to look like. Then I go to No Limits. I'm like, here's my assets. This is what my product looks like, you know, from all the different angles. Here's what I want in the images. I want it to be this. I want this background. Here's my branding. Remember, we did the branding initially. And, you know, please make the 8 listing images. And then I come up with 8 really, really good listing images. All of them showcase feature, benefit, why it matters to the customer. They look really good. They're as good, if not better, as my competition, because I'm pulling, you know, from the competition ideas. And then it all looks ultra realistic, because my competition might have a massive budget and they're actually bringing models in and taking lifestyle shots. Well, I'm just as good, because I am taking all like these different angles, and so the product looks real, but I'm photoshopping it in, and it looks very realistic when it's photoshopped in the image versus being a 3D render that's photoshopped in the image. And that's pretty much how I come up with those.
Can somebody do it without having to pay like a company initially? Because a lot of sellers, what I noticed, they try to take the pictures themselves, and we know not everybody has a huge budget in the beginning, but are there any tips of maybe doing that yourself and sending it somewhere else to design it? Or what's like the best, cheapest way to do this? Well, not that we're trying to do cheap on listing images, because we stress the importance of that.
So honestly, the cheapest way is if you find a photographer in China, they're probably not going to charge you more than $50. And $50 is really nothing for them to take all these different pictures from all these different angles. And then No Limits Creatives is about $150 for 8 listing images that are professionally photoshopped. I mean, if you think about it, that's about $20, less than $20 per image. I don't think on Fiverr you can even get it that cheap.
That's not bad. That's actually, a good idea.
So 8 listing images for $150. The photographer charges $50. It's $200 for all of your listing images. It's definitely like, that's the cheapest way I can find it. Anything more than that, anything else is going to be more than that. And I don't think you can even bypass the photographer. The one thing you can save on the photographer, you can just actually get a 3D render and send it to No Limits and say, and I mean, that would be the ultimate cheapest, is just for $150 to get your 8 listing images done with the same 3D render in every single one.
But this is, guys, this is better than not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because I see some of the listings when I look at just browsing myself or buying something, and the pictures are just terrible. It just looks like somebody took it with their phone and literally just uploaded it. So the minimum cost that we're looking at is about $150 to $200 to begin with, and they would still look pretty good.
Yeah, they would look very good
to somebody just scrolling on Amazon. But of course, if you want to take it a step further, you want to make sure that you do have the best listing images, because like Mina said, people look at that first. So you want to capture their eyes and make them buy.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.